Let's go, Duane. Power slap number 6. You're back once again. How good does it feel, my man?
Man, it always feels good to be out there, man. Vegas is my second home, it feels like.
Yeah, absolutely, my man. So we know who you're fighting now. You're going up against Logan Greenhalgh. The Vegas lines have come out. You were the favorite, minus 140 at this moment. Does it feel good to be respected in that way?
Yeah, I'm glad that they're keeping the respect. Nothing is changing on that, so it feels good that hard work is recognized and nothing takes away from me.
For sure. I mean, they held your ranking when they updated it yesterday. You're still the number 2 contender going up against number 5. We talked a little bit about it before. I mean, there's a ton of new talent coming in the heavyweight division right now. We've got 3 matchups on this card. Do you feel like this is the opponent that you wanted, or are you a little bit disappointed with who you got?
I knew that they wanted to have like the season 2 guys fight someone established. So I
Mhm.
just wanted the best person that came out of the house, and Logan is the best person that came out of the house. So I
Mhm.
think that they did a good job there. So I'm okay with it.
Awesome, man. Watching Logan on the show, seeing his first matchup, seeing his second matchup where he kind of got himself into a bit of trouble. Let's break down his game and what you've seen of him on the show.
It's a lot like every new person, man. There's a lot to work on, and I think
Mhm.
they're figuring it out, or at least trying to. So I'm gonna give credit. He seems to be putting people down, or at least coming close on some fights. So
Mhm.
I expect probably a hard hit, but also the talent that he's been facing, is not the same talent that I'm facing. So we'll find
Mhm.
out for sure.
For sure. How big of a step up in talent do you think it is? I mean, to go from the show relatively inexperienced, guys there, we see the amount of fouls that are taking place. The coming in now, the OGs, Series 1, guys that got 5, 6 fights under their belt. I mean, it's not only you, there's a ton of other matches that peg, the new guys versus the OGs. How
Yep.
much of a step do you think it is for these guys to come in and fight these guys that are ranked in the top 2, 3 of each weight class?
I think it's a huge step up. Just look at them, like the newer guys, from their first slap that they ever thrown to their second slap they've ever thrown. You can see
Mhm.
the huge progress from just 2 fights. Now you're talking about guys with 6, 7 fights, fighting higher level people that can take shots, that understand
Mhm.
defense. So they understand the game a lot better than just your second fight in.
Yeah.
And then your third fight is facing number 2, number 3, some high level guys. It's a
Mhm.
huge step up, and they're trying to see who could stay.
Totally. Yeah. Well, we're gonna find out for sure. But
Yeah,
we haven't seen you in a little bit.
yeah.
What have you
Since
been up to,
August.
man? How's your mental? How's your physical?
Hey, mental's good. There's always been up and down in the combat sports for me.
Mhm.
But it's been good. Parasite's been treating me right, so I've been keeping that like nice, smooth sailing, feeling.
Cool.
And I'm just glad to be fighting. I feel great when I'm on the stage. When I
Totally.
get to compete. I love competing. So
Yeah. What is this now? Is this your sixth match?
this will be my seventh.
Seventh? Okay.
Yeah.
Crazy, crazy. I mean, 6 cards. Your seventh fight.
Yeah.
You're obviously you right dating back to the trials and stuff. So experience definitely on your side.
Absolutely.
Do you think that's really going to play out the difference in this fight? Is that experience level?
Yeah, 100%. There's a lot that I know that a lot of people don't, and I haven't got to use it in fights because I never really needed to. I have
Mhm.
it in my back pocket for like a rainy day, in case I feel like I'm losing, bring out some new tricks. So that experience is always there. I know exactly what the judges are thinking. I know what feels right in the moment. So
Mhm.
something that he will probably figure out with time, but I already have it.
Yeah. I mean, we talked about the sport still being in its infancy,
Yep.
just over a year old. A guy like you, 7 fights in. Can you still evolve? Can you still change? Is there another gear to your game we haven't seen?
Yeah, absolutely. Like, I hate when you see all the new guys, man. They're like, I'm the best in the world, and it's been like 2 fights that they had. Look at boxing. Boxing, you have 60 amateur fights before you turn pro, like, and then you have your pro fights, and then before you're fighting the championship guys, you got like 30 fights in. So you're doing 90 fights before you are an expert, and then we're here with 6 fights saying that we're expert, or 2 fights saying we're experts. I have 7 fights coming in, and I still think I have a lot to grow. And lot to learn, and I'm gonna continue to do so.
Yeah, absolutely, my man. I want to ask you, if your opponent Logan is watching this tape, anything you want to say to him?
Man, I don't like my last fight. My last fight had that controversy. I don't want no more controversy, so I'm going to try to kill you. So you got to do the same, man. I'm not looking to go to decision. If I go to decision, I win, but I'm going to try to kill you. Different mindset for the first time, and bring it back, man. Seriously.
I know you study tape like no other. I know you're a technician. I know your strike hits the same spot consistently, time after time. Really hasn't been replicated, I think, by anybody else really in the sport. But hearing you say that you have a different mindset and mentality this time around, what's making you? Is it the disappointment of last time that's giving you more sense of urgency, or what's kind of the impetus behind that?
I like winning. I love winning, man. What winning brings to me, and the fact that I had my last fight, I wouldn't change a thing that I did because I was winning the fight, but it had it taken away from me for something that I can control, like the way that I'm walking in the third round, but the doctor stopping it early, like that kind of stuff. So I don't want to be in that position again. So
Totally.
if it's up to me, we ain't getting to the third round because I don't want them to take away what I was doing in that last fight again. So I don't see it. I'm not gonna try. I want this win, so I'm going to try to kill the person.
Absolutely, my man. Let's have a little fun, my man. I know there's a couple other heavyweight fights on the card. Want to
Let's
get a
do
couple
it.
predictions from you if you don't mind.
Yeah, let's do it. I like people get mad, so let's find out.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna go with the burner right off the top. We're gonna burn the whole house down here. All right.
Yeah, let's
Two
do it.
guys that you have fought: Nate Bernard, Ryan Phillips. Who takes that one?
This is actually a close fight. I really don't know who I want to win in this fight. But Why we got the background with the confetti. But I
How'd that
think
happen?
I think I did like two thumbs. Yeah, two thumbs up. So
Amazing.
I think in this fight they both have a chance to win if they stick to their game plans. But I feel like fighting Ryan could get in your head, and Nate can't afford to miss. If he gets a foul, we're pretty sure he's losing that fight. And fighting Ryan, if you're not composed the whole entire time, I feel like you're gonna lose. So I think I give the edge to Ryan Phillips on this one. But like I said, if they stick to their game plans, I think either side could win. This one's probably a closer fight than every other fight on the card.
For sure, my man. I hear you. There's definitely gonna be a battle for sure. Could have some potential fight of the night implications, but I know you're gonna have something to say about that. So we'll see,
Hey,
my man.
hey, fight of the night means a long fight. I'm trying to get out there early, so
Totally.
maybe not.
KO of the night. How's that?
Yeah, I'll take I'll
You
I'll
take
take the
that one.
bonus for sure.
Yeah, let's talk about the other one. Dorian Perez, Brian Ellis, new guy coming in against I don't know what to say it, man. Crazy motherfucker in Dorian Perez.
Fighting Dorian, man, like he gets in this weird headspace in the back, man. Like when I fought him, I didn't get to see it until he got on the stage and just whatever. I don't care where on the stage, but being out there with him when he's fighting other people, he's a psycho. Like he gets in this weird headspace that helps him out, and is different. He gets in that dark place. I keep hearing Ellis hits hard, Ellis hits hard this, Ellis hits hard that. I really don't know till you hit someone who could take a hit. So if he don't knock down Dorian, Dorian wins this fight soon. That's my opinion. I think first round, second round knockout by Dorian if Ellis don't put him down somehow.
Yeah. Gotcha, my man. Great take for sure. All right, real quick, last one. Manny versus KO Chris. I know it's controversial.
Hey, I'm actually KO Chris. If they could stay penalty free, like these are two guys, they kind of like touch the lines of the rule set, and this is early in their careers where the refs aren't that good. They're better now, so I don't know how that fight's gonna be, but I say Chris eats the first one and puts him down Manny, or we see something special in Manny. If he could eat these shots, we are like there's gonna be a gem there, and new champion. But I don't know. It's either first, second round KO for Chris or a 5-round war that Manny wins. Either way, I think we're all down to watch.
Absolutely, my man.
Yeah.
All right, buddy. Appreciate you joining me. Much love. We'll see you there in Vegas.
Much love, man. See you in a week, buddy.